watching. Wait, I swear I didn't watch this. Why does it say I watched it? Let's watch this one.
Stone barbecue, wild meat in Japan. What an experience. Oh man, I love the color of that deer.
Stone barbecue?
In this video, we're on a road trip to eat 3 amazing Japanese meals in 3 beautiful mountain regions surrounding Tokyo. Everything is just part of nature. It's so beautiful. We'll go to a remote restaurant to eat wild game barbecue that you grill on a hot stone.
Shit looking fine while I lie.
It's so lean. It's so flavorful.
Wait, what are these leaks,
Taste
bro?
the noodle dish.
Can we like skip these leaks?
But for the time being, is north of Tokyo in the mountains, picturesque. It's known for its incredibly beautiful nature, UNESCO World Heritage shrines, which we'll actually be visiting later this afternoon. But for the time being, let's go eat what this town is most famous for before we then continue sightseeing around Nikko.
Looks nice. Nah, I've never been to Japan. I want to go though. Bad.
Welcome
I'll go one day for sure.
Mihashi Steakhouse. This is a beautiful restaurant surrounded by nature, as is with almost everything in Nikko. Almost a Western Japanese feel to it, and they are famous for steak, serving the one and only Tochigi Wagyu. Here we go. This is what we came for. Tochigi A5 Wagyu. You could either choose the sirloin or the tenderloin. I went with the sirloin, and she said that it's very fatty, but the Tochigi Wagyu is known to be very fatty, one of the highest grades quality of Wagyu in Japan. Also, one of the most famous foods in Nikko and the prefecture of Tochigi is yuba, or actually maybe just in Nikko is yuba, which is the tofu skin, kind of like the skin that settles on the top of the soy milk tofu making process. And that's something, if we have time, we're gonna have a whole meal of yuba, but for beginning, right before the steak comes, we've decided to try the yuba salad here. All right, so let's dig into that tofu skin. Tofu skin is the highlights of the salad.
We could fuck with some yobu salad.
And get a little bit of everything. Oh. Plus there's cucumber, tomato, and egg also. Oh yeah.
There's no way he's about to say oh wow to this, right?
Okay. She said that Japanese dressing is a combination of mayonnaise and soy sauce. But Japanese mayonnaise, normally I'm not a huge fan of mayonnaise, but Japanese mayonnaise is definitely on the next level. Okay, let's try the yuba with the tomato maybe. Oh whoa, it just unraveled. The yuba unraveled. Oh, the yuba has a nice texture to it. Again, I like that soy milk skin. Dressing is not too mayonnaise-y.
I'm fucking hungry, I can't lie.
Has a good like saltiness from soy sauce. And then just the tomato is wonderful. Crisp and refreshing. Before I take that bite, let me squeeze on or grind on some pepper, because I love this. The pepper grinder, how classic the pepper grinder is. Oh yeah, there we go.
Just a Japanese version of a Caesar salad,
it might be
no?
a combination of pepper and salt. Very good salad with the yuba, but the steak and the hamburger should be here very soon.
You know shit's gonna be fire when the fucking 80-year-old is cooking your shit.
Oh man, somebody else at another table just got a flaming steak on the iron griddle.
The 80-year-old fucking like Japanese master
my excitement
looking
for
dude.
Hamburg and a Tochigi steak is at an all-time high. Oh, my mouth is watering from the aroma in this steakhouse. Oh, this is yours. Oh yeah, this is for my mom and dad here.
Mark Wiens' dad is white?
Oh yeah, dad. My dad got the sizzling trout, rainbow trout. Oh, and you put the sauce directly on it as it's sizzling. Oh, and you kind of steam it a little bit. Nice. The steak. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. And also for the steak, he takes some of the sauce, puts it onto the steak, and that's a combination of onions and garlic and soy sauce, I think. And then onto the steak, okay? And then you steam it a little bit with the paper over it just to seal in the juices, I think. Oh, what a move. Here comes the
gonna be
burger.
Cracker Jacks.
Hamburg, yes. Thank you. So the same maneuver strategy for all the meats you get. Yeah, so it looks for everything, the hamburger, the steak, it gets steamed with that sauce.
Damn.
It just brings out the aroma. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. Oh, what a technique. And that's a big, beautiful steak. Oh, yes. Okay, now it's ready? Oh, okay. All right. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, so the aroma's coming out.
Yeah, 100% oh wow is coming
the steak.
in.
Here it is.
100%. Eyes rolling back to the fucking back of his brain.
It's actually pretty good size.
Head
and
tilt to the left.
Aroma of that
65-degree angle.
They put it onto the iron griddle.
2 second pause. Oh wow.
To seal in the juices, and that just sizzles on the iron plate. Oh man, talk about a beefy aroma that will make your mouth water. So there's kind of a cap around the edges. You have that sauce that he put on the side here, and that kind of caramelizes down on the iron griddle. Maybe just
they're like breathing out when he puts his head tilt to the side.
Section first. Cooked medium. We got this one medium rare. Oh, even in your fork, you can just feel how juicy, how tender that is.
Fork and eye, bro.
A whole kind of strip. Oh yeah. Oh man, if you just squeeze it, you
bro.
see the oily juices squeezing out of it. It's
someone said undercooked. Retard moment in chat. Okay, wait, what? It's a different reaction I expected. Oh.
Oh wow.
What a legend, bro.
Oily and fatty and juicy, but you feel the strips of meat within those marbles of fat. Oh man. Oh, that is so good. And the flavor just keeps on coming and hitting the back of your throat and the back of your taste buds. The juices, almost like the fat almost feels like jelly. Well, it's glistening. Okay, so let's get another. You barely need a knife. And the benefit of the iron griddle is you can it accumulates all the juice. Oh, there's even onions below there. It accumulates all the juice and all those iron griddle bits. Oh man. Okay. That right there is the reason why steak is so popular in Nikko. And there's so many steak houses. The quality, the flavor. And I've had a variety of Wagyus throughout Japan, but this is served in a totally different style, the steak style. And it does have a different flavor, and I think it has a different texture than most of the different Wagyus that I've tried before. It's not just pure melt in your mouth. It does melt in your mouth with the fat, but then you taste the strings and fibers of the muscle of the beef at the same time, intertwined with that fat. It's really incredibly tasty. And then that sauce is delicious. You taste the soy sauce. Almost has a little bit of a Worcestershire kind of taste to it, with onions and garlic pureed and kind of pulverized within that sauce that's been caramelized onto the iron griddle with the fat. Yeah, the juices will come out with the onions. Oh, that is incredible flavor. But wow, that is a flavor to cherish that you will not forget.
Got that extra close up, bro. Damn.
Well, that one was like pure fat. That just goes down so easily. Okay, let's try the hamburger. Wow, that's flavorful.
Yeah, he never blinks. I remember we went through like one full video trying to see if he blinked, and he blinked one time in the whole video.
On the inside, it should be medium rare. Yeah, we ordered it medium rare. Oh, beautiful.
That's more me, bro. Wait, a lot of people are so scared of like medium rare, like burgers and shit.
Totally sure.
Bro, medium rare burgers are fire. I can't lie.
From the bottom of that iron griddle with some of those onions on the bottom as well.
You're a little bitch if you don't want to eat that. Yeah, that's fire, bro. That's like life
Oh,
changing.
the hamburger is incredible.
Like if you've never had a medium rare burger because you're
And I love
scared,
that sauce.
like try it
There's a
one
little
time.
bit of
It's
sourness
like
to it,
very
plus the flavor of
different
the sweetness
from
of
a
the
full,
onions, I
well
think, in
done
there as well.
burger.
Oh, the
It
hamburger
is
is delicious.
very different.
You gotta try them both.
It's
the
fire.
Tochigi Wagyu and the hamburger. Put it onto the rice.
Okay, that might be quite rare. That's pretty rare, but like I would still eat that. That shit's fire. I eat steak tartare, bro. Steak tartare is fire. Just like raw beef. It's good.
Yeah, with rice, it's so good.
Yeah.
And with that oniony
That would be
sauce,
crack
it's
with that rice and that sauce.
Oh, man.
That would
I love
actually
that
be just
hamburger.
some straight
That
crack.
is a incredibly tasty burger. Delicious. Oh, that sauce is incredible.
That sauce, so good. Japanese steak sauce.
That is okay. As you keep on eating it, yeah, that steak is so rich, so juicy, so flavorful.
Damn.
And we did have a few vegetables, some fried potatoes, some carrots.
That looks like a good ass meal, bro.
Wipe up with all those caramelized onions and Wagyu fat at the bottom. Oh yes.
Does Mark ever blink?
That's a good potato.
How does he actually not blink ever? That has to be some like skill or something.
No, I'm bringing the apron. Then my tummy out.
Like that doesn't count as a blink. Like the facial expression.
The hamburger, rice and sauce combination is
Yeah, how?
one of the greatest bites of the meal. Yeah. Come for the
Like my eyes burn if they
A5
stay
Wagyu
like or
and
stay
also
like
come
up
for the
that long.
hamburger.
No. Like burns or something.
What a place, what a steakhouse. Service is so friendly. Chef is nice. All the staff were just really friendly, really helpful, and delicious food. What a steak. Oh man, normally
That
when
shit
I've had
looked good.
Wagyu of that quality,
That
it's
looked
like
really
a little
good.
piece or really thin, but that was a good size, 250 grams of Wagyu. Price for that steak was 10,800 yen, and it's 67 US dollars, which actually I think is a very good price for the quality
Giving
of
away
that
free
steak and
fucking
the beef.
Wagyu.
Yeah, very, very good value
In
for
Japan.
money. Highly recommended. What a steakhouse. From here, we definitely need to do a little walking and sightseeing. Cedar, I think they're cedar trees.
This is like I love this type of environment. This is like my
Throughout
favorite
this entire
environment.
forest
Like a
and
lot of green
mountainside area,
and actual
there's
like
many different
real looking
shrines
green.
and temples.
Like there's a difference
and
between
just
like fake
surrounded
green
by
and
the
like real ass
incredible
green.
nature. So we're gonna try to walk
Like
around,
Texas
try to
has some like
navigate, and
fake ass
especially go to
green.
some of the,
This is some like real
the
ass
most
green.
iconic, most famous sites within this area. But there's so many places actually that you can visit. Okay, so hike up the steps, and we're just gonna pass in the Ichi no Tori, the stone, one of the stone gates.
It's cool.
Oh man, it's beautiful. It almost looks like the surrounding huge cedar trees around. I love how everything is just perfectly in harmony with nature. And over to the left-hand side is also the 5-storied pagoda. Wow.
Damn.
Everything is just part of nature. It's so beautiful. While we're here, fresh mountain spring water. Oh man, that's good. Oh, that's crisp. There's many different shrines, temples, and even museums within this area, and a lot of them have separate, maybe some combined tickets as well, but we're gonna get one of the main tickets here now, all with a vending machine. So we got our tickets for the adults is 1,600 yen. You can also get a combined ticket with the museum, but I think we'll just visit the shrine, one of the most important shrines in Nikko.
And we are into Toshigi Shrine. This is one of the most important sites and shrines in all of
Why is it
Nikko.
like choppy, bro? This shit's like pissing me off. It's like hurting my eyes, bro.
By nature. And
It's all like
there's a number of
240. It's like
different
fucking like
sites
14
and shrines
FPS.
within this area dedicated to Shinto and Buddhism, and it's also a memorial. Well, I love the.
Can we get like
stone gate
240
entrances,
FPS going on?
The gold and the details, and then all surrounded by the beautiful trees. Check this out. This is amazing. The Yomimon Gate.
Like what did people do in this
extravagantly
place?
decorated
Like
gate
samurais
in
here or some
Japan.
shit?
And here it is right here with 508 carvings on the gate, including dragons, flying horses, and other mythical beasts. Okay, so we're passing under the most extravagantly decorated gate in all of Japan. 508 carvings. It's gorgeous. And that is the entrance to the main part of the shrine, I believe. Here's the famous sleeping cat guarding the door.
It's cool. It's hella cool. It's incorporated very well with nature too, which is cool. It like looks like it's like belonging.
Wow, this
kind
entire area is just spectacularly, naturally, nature beautiful.
Yeah, I gotta pull up to Japan, bro.
Oh, it's really quiet, really peaceful here. I decided to come to the mausoleum, which was a 550 yen entrance ticket. So I'm gonna pass through this gate and see one of the mausoleums.
Damn.
So continuing to hike up the stairs, this one is really beautiful just because it's so peaceful, so quiet, not a lot of visitors. Just on the side of the mountain, surrounded by the massive Japanese cedars. What a beautiful time. Nikko is such an incredible place to visit, a perfect place for nature, for history, to walk around and just to enjoy the beauty, the natural beauty, and, of course, the delicious food. And we also took an incredibly beautiful hike this afternoon from Ryukyu Falls to
Damn, what the
Yadaki
fuck?
Falls.
What kind of waterfall is that? That looks so weird.
What a spectacular falls. People fly fishing, cool, fresh breeze. The water just cascading down the rocks here.
That guy's built exactly like my grandpa. My grandpa would
Nikko
wear the
has been
same exact
spectacular.
shit.
Now I know why so many Japanese consider
Like
it
with the, like,
such
hat
a
and
nature
shit, like the
paradise.
Asian-looking hat and
But
shit.
we're about to jump in the car, and we are continuing with this road trip on to the next place. More food is coming up soon. This is our vehicle here. Hello.
Hello.
And it's a Honda Freed.
Okay, was a car review? Is it actually an ad? It could be. We'll see. We'll see in a second here. It actually might be. Yeah, I think it is. He'll say in a second if it is, though. I don't think Mark Wiens ever does ads. Like, it's very rare he does ads. But if it's like Honda, it would make sense if he does it. Bro pulled up in the G-Wagon in Japan. That's tough.
Okay, that was a great drive. It was about a 3-hour drive to get here from Nikko, and we are now in a place called Kawaguchiko, which is in the Yamanashi Prefecture at the base of the impressive Mount Fuji. And so this is a busy region, people coming here to see Mount Fuji. We're about to step into an institution, a legendary restaurant that's known for a dish that you have to eat.
Was that a Porsche? I think it was a Porsche.
Come to Yamanashi Prefecture.
I can't tell.
This is a very popular place. I'm extremely excited to try this dish. And we got here right at lunchtime.
Someone in this restaurant got a Porsche.
The parking lot is huge.
A Porsche.
We have a very good meal coming up. And then this is the main entrance.
Supra, yeah, they're kind of shaped the same. Supra, Porsche, 911.
Nice, so walk inside, immediately need to remove your shoes. It's a big restaurant, but it already has a homely feel to it. Okay, so take off your shoes before you enter the restaurant, and it's so orderly and tidy. All the shoe rack is perfectly organized.
Can't do that in America. The shoes would all be fucking stolen.
Huge, actually. Huge capacity, lots of tables, all traditional using, the floor is all tatami wood, and then also the tatami mats, which I love the style, the tradition. And we did come here right at lunch, so it is pretty busy, and you put your name down on the check sheet, and I guess we'll just wait around a little bit. It shouldn't take too long because I think it's quite a fast-paced restaurant where they churn tables pretty fast.
Come on, bro. Do we get a ban on that guy?
Mark.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. What a table.
This looks so fire.
Beautiful. Okay.
Bro, I used to sit on the floor to eat every day growing up. We had the square, we had the rectangle fucking floor table, the Asian shit.
On the pads, the tatami mats. Oh, this place is beautiful. What a perfect dining location. So the menu is huge and very extensive, but the thing that you absolutely come here to
actually
eat
never ate, like we
koto,
never ate sitting down on a chair growing up. I just realized
type of udon that you
it was only sitting on the
Japan,
floor
but this is going to be the
with like the rectangle floor table, the Korean type of table,
served in an iron bowl kettle, and they have many different variations that you can have. It looks like all of them contain pumpkin, but then there's pork, there's a duck version, you can get the mushroom version. There's also a few game or wild meats available. I'm steering towards the wild boar, and I want to have it spicy. But they even have a bear hoto. Oh, it comes so fast. Wow. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Damn.
Here it is.
What was that? That shit looks hella good.
Fast. Oh, it said it's very hot. Do not touch.
This shit looks good too.
Oh, that is pretty
This shit
hot.
looks good too. They got kimchi?
Okay. Oh man, they have a system down here. You order your
They got
hoto,
kimchi
and
in
even though
Japan?
it's a busy restaurant, it comes out within 5 minutes. I mean, and their kitchen is huge. They have all the iron kettle pots lined up and ready to go, stacks of them. So when you place your order, they're so fast. And it's served. It's a huge, huge pot served with their own.
That shit looks hella good. I can't lie.
Served with a ladle.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it looks
good. And so you can see that broth, which is said, I think it's miso paste broth based. And then the noodles, really thick, like belt noodles. And from what I was reading, it's a different type of noodle because it's made similar to a dumpling wrapper. So it's almost a wrapper style noodle rather than traditional noodle making.
Pretty nice. I've been there a couple times.
Other versions of noodle making. There's pumpkin in here.
Very nice.
There's a variety of vegetables and leeks and almost some pickled kimchi-looking cabbage, plus some other vegetables. Oh, and the wild boar is there too. I got the wild boar version. Oh, this looks extremely hearty.
Boar.
And I love how they serve it in this iron kettle, flaming hot. Oh, look at that broth. Actually, maybe we should just try that broth first before digging into the huge hearty noodles. Yeah, let's try that broth.
Anytime in Japan when you're served the ladle spoon, you know it's gonna be a delicious broth.
I mean, that just looks good already, bro.
Oh, that's hot. Oh man, that's good. Oh, it's thick. Oh, the flavor of the miso is incredible. Plus that kind of the fermented flavor of the bean miso. Plus that kind of chili fermentation coming from that pickled cabbage. Oh man, that's a thick and hearty and a warming broth. That broth is incredible. And it's so thick, it almost works like a gravy. You almost need to chew a little bit, it's so thick. That's so good.
Wait, I just had a
and
weird
there's
thought,
so many
bro.
goodies in here. I love how it's just completely fully loaded. Slices of wild boar,
I don't even want to
massive
say
noodles,
it, bro. It's so
vegetables,
retarded.
Pickles, everything in a single bowl. But let's try these noodles next.
Like, I was just thinking about Mark Wiens sitting right
there.
next to his
Thick and
dad.
hearty.
Like, how Mark Wiens used to be a legitimate, like, small-ass sperm in his dad's fucking ball sack. Is that not just, like, weird? So, like, his whole skin is just, like, basically sperm, no?
Oh man, I love the texture. Soft and gummy. And really thick and hearty. And kind of doughy. And I think the broth needs to be so thick and so hearty because these noodles just kind of absorb it. Almost like a gravy. Oh man. Yeah, wonderful. And let's try some of that wild.
What the fuck is that?
Wild
Is that a
while we're at
mushroom
it.
on the bottom? I think that's a mushroom. Like a big-ass one.
And it's sliced really thin. But the wild boar is actually very lean.
Shit, my bad.
Not
This
fatty.
is just my
not,
thought.
Oh man. And the flavor keeps on coming. Not too tough either. It's a great texture.
So, like, if you touch
tough
Mark
thing.
Wiens' skin, like,
Has
you've
incredible
basically
flavor.
touched
Oh, the boar is
his
amazing.
inside his
Oh, yeah,
dad's
that's
ball sack.
Very
No?
tasty.
Because he, like, formed from that. Does that make sense?
Oh, the pumpkin, huge pieces of pumpkin too. I love the display. I love the presentation of this dish and the assembly of this dish.
Why only Mark? Nah, everyone.
Oh. Probably why they have separate bowls so you could pour some out into the bowl, dish some out, then will cool off as you keep eating. Yet your main pot will remain hot as you eat throughout your meal. But it's just so satisfying to go right into the pot.
What is that? Is that sweet potato? What is that?
Okay, soy sauce.
Wait, that fish looks...
Let's move
Is that
into the horse
fish?
sashimi, and this restaurant
Yeah, that
is
fish
famous,
looks
legendary
insane,
for
bro.
horse sashimi. Almost everyone gets it. Fresh horse.
That
color,
fish looks
the
like
leanness of it, and it's
crack,
served with
bro.
looks like a shiso leaf on the bottom, and then also a ginger. So I think what I can do is take the ginger. There's a little dollop of ginger. Put it into the soy sauce. Dissolve that into the soy sauce. Okay, and then go in for the piece of horse sashimi. Oh, nice. Yeah, look at that color. Look at the leanness, the freshness.
Horse?
Dip into that-
Like, is he
into the
eating
soy sauce?
horse or fish? I can't tell.
Oh man, it's so tender. Oh, I wasn't even expecting it to be that tender. It has this incredible texture.
That
that's
shit looks
slightly buttery
hella
with deep
fire,
fatty.
bro. I would eat that. That shit looks good as hell.
And so cool, so refreshing. That is really good. I need another immediate piece of horse sashimi. The texture is incredible. And then with that flavor of the ginger, which is also sweet,
That shit look good as fuck, boy.
so good. The texture is incredible. Oh man, yeah, that's really good. And then also served with some of these pickles as well. Excellent. Sour has that really crispness to it. And then some of the yellow pickle.
I feel like Asian cuisine in general
Which has
is
a
just
sweet taste to it.
superior.
I'm gonna
Like
try some of
Eastern
this.
Asia, like Korea,
I think it's a type
Japan,
of
like
chili. Oh, it looks like there's all sorts
Not
of things in
China,
here, though.
but-
Let's add some of this to our hoto.
Korea and Japan. It's like pretty top
little
tier,
bit of
bro. I
this.
feel like it's just like nice, clean, healthy
Japanese chili condiment.
vegetables, meat, good carbs, like just very
Add a little bit of
nice,
this as well.
clean
Okay,
foods.
there we go. But man, that broth, everything is good. This bowl is just incredible. The chunkiness of it, the hardiness of it.
When you tried it, think you'd be able to tell the difference?
Because beef has more taste than
Oh yeah? This one didn't have much taste.
The pepper, not too spicy. Not sure I totally
taste it. I think it's not too strong, but it has a little bit of a sesame
Like, I feel
flavor,
like if you're
black
trying to,
sesame
like,
flavor.
live the longest life possible, like, based off your nutrition, like, you should probably follow, like, Japanese or, like, Korean type of, like, food choices, is what I'm saying.
Oh, a few noodles stuck at the bottom of the iron pan, but we've reached the home stretch. Now you gotta pour it to the corner and scoop out the last bits of broth. One of those soups that just almost never ends until you get to the end. Which sounds ironic, but one of those bowls that I'm sure you've had before where you just keep on eating and eating and it just goes down slowly, but then finally you reach the end. And that's hearty. That's really hearty. Filling really is an entire meal in one bowl. And almost like a whole stew. There, as you dig down, there's so many things that you discover, from potatoes to taro, I think taro or yam in there, to all the chunks of pumpkin as well. Oh, that was so good. One iron bowl and a horse sashimi side, and you're like happy and satisfied. And as is customary in Japan, typically all your order is written on the receipt.
$16? Oh, per bowl. Okay.
To pay. Okay. Oh. Ooh, yes. Oh, I feel a lot heavier. It's a little harder to get up after your meal than sit down before your meal. That was an incredible meal. The restaurant is called Kosaku, and we ate at the branch. I think it's the main branch in Kawaguchiko, but they have a few other branches within this Fuji Five Lakes district. That was so hearty. What a meal. Highly recommended. An institution of a restaurant. And if you can actually come back here, can you see Mount Fuji right? We have a view of Mount Fuji right there. The top of Mount Fuji is in the clouds, but you can see the whole base of Mount Fuji right from this restaurant. And then for the next about 2 days, we're going to be around this Fuji Five Lakes district. So hopefully we'll do a little bit of hiking and sightseeing.
That's a very, like, what do you call it? Linear type of, like, growth of a mountain. Usually mountains are just like, boom, you know? This is, like, very just, like,
Mount Fuji
just
right from this restaurant.
Steady,
and then
like,
for the
up.
next about 2 days, we're going to be around this Fuji Five Lakes district. So hopefully we'll do a little bit of hiking and sightseeing, and hopefully have a chance to see all of Mount Fuji.
Yeah, it looks like a volcano almost. Is it a volcano? It looks like one. That's literally what it's like shaped like. Yeah, okay, that's
Good
why.
thing we
that's
had
why.
a huge bowl of hoto, because we are now hiking up the
mountains
steps
in like Washington
to
look
go
way
see
fucking
one of the
different.
most famous
like
viewpoints of Mount
like
Fuji.
up and down, like spiky and shit.
Wild boar, electric. Wild.
Made it to the top. I think I read it was 400 steps.
Yeah.
Just takes a few minutes, but really good exercise. Nice fresh breeze. And I can't wait to see the view. Do not feed the monkeys. Beware. There's a bear in the area. And here we go.
One bear.
Maybe one of the most iconic photograph opportunities in Japan.
There's one
with
bear
Mount
here.
Fuji, with the pagoda. And then you can see the almost like bleacher where people stand to take photos of the view, especially with both of them, the pagoda and Mount Fuji, in your frame at the same time.
But guys, if there's like a grizzly bear, okay, in a ring with 30 people, you think 30 people will beat the bear?
And once you get past the pagoda, it starts to get nice
like
and
males,
quiet.
like 30 like
A lot of people
adult males.
Don't continue past the pagoda, but the views just keep getting better and better. That was an incredible hike. We made it to the summit. Gorgeous, really quiet, peaceful up here, and kind of cool. But hopefully we can get a view of Mount Fuji, because right now it's just forest covered up here. But yeah, that's definitely a workout. You need some hoto to be able to make this climb. I think we might call this the end point. Mount Fuji is right there behind those trees, but no real view. But it was beautiful nonetheless.
Oh yeah, down will be faster than up. Try.
Like, 20 minutes left.
Nice, you're taking a bicycle ride around the lake with views of Mount Fuji.
Am I eating? 2 burger patties, kimchi, and 2 kiwis.
We spent about a day and a half in the Fuji 5 Lakes region in Yamanashi Prefecture in Japan. It was spectacular, but we've packed up. We're about to hit
And
the road
lots of
again,
milk.
and we're on our way to the next prefecture where we're gonna find another local
dialed in, bro.
regional meal.
Low fat milk? No. Whole milk. 100% grass fed, do you understand? I would get raw if it was an option, but it's like illegal in Texas. So,
We're driving through the mountain road and came through this area that must be famous for peaches because there's so many peach orchards. They're selling peaches along the side of the road. So we stopped at a quick rest stop, got some peaches,
Raw milk is
walked through the
bad for you,
orchards,
false.
see all the peaches. They're picking peaches. Everything is fresh. It's premium. And you can buy everything from extremely luxury,
false.
perfect, most beautiful peaches I've ever seen to more budget peaches. We have to try some peaches, some Japanese peaches. I didn't go for the most expensive ones, but these are perfect. Japan just takes everything to the next level. Their fruits are some of the best ever. Japanese peaches at the source.
that shit is squirted.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's the greatest peach I've ever had. Oh, man. You want to take a bite? It just, juices just shot everywhere.
We saw.
Wow, that's like drinking a cup of juice at the same time while you're eating a peach. Oh man, that's
That
good.
was good as fuck.
I need to wear sunglasses just as a splash protection. It's so good. Oh man. Okay. That was a great stop.
You're asking to get E. coli drinking raw milk. I literally know so many people who have drank it for more than like 30 years straight and have never gotten it. That's like being scared of like getting it, like having raw egg in your like, in anything because you're scared of that. It's the same equivalent.
Here we go. We're on the fast highway now, 110. Oh man, what a drive. That was impressive. Through the mountains, through the orchards. And actually,
Rare
before
as
we
fuck.
get to the main town of Chichibu, we are within Chichibu, which is in Saitama Prefecture,
What?
which is actually one of the prefectures
They got a
that's
One
also
Punch
part
Man
of
city?
Tokyo, some of Greater Tokyo. It's hard to believe that, and we are just surrounded by the mountains. But before we go to eat, we are stopping at one of the most important things that people come to Chichibu to see, which is the Mitsumine Shrine. And so we're gonna stop at the shrine. We're gonna do a little walking around here first before we then have a very special lunch coming up. Place is spectacularly beautiful. Oh, not sure how far we need to hike up, but it is gorgeous, green, lush, misty peaks. Oh, and look at this. I think this is one of the torii gates. Wow, this is unbelievable. Peaceful.
Is that like, who's banging those drums?
Japanese cedars.
Like, did Mark Wiens put that in the
And
background?
I think this
Or is there like
temple
actually
or
people
this,
banging drums?
shrine is also known for the wolves. And we made it here to the main shrine. Really impressive, really peaceful and beautiful. And what's amazing is the massive, I think, Japanese cedar trees that surround it and this entire forest.
Damn.
Oh, that was beautiful, and it was so, as with so many places that we're visiting, so nature-oriented.
So was it
much respect for
who
the
banged those
nature,
drums?
the trees, the mountains. From here, we're gonna drive. It's
Like,
about
was that a
45
thing
minute
he added
drive
or not?
down the
I can't
mountain
tell.
to Chichibu, where we're gonna find an extremely special meal. Oh, we've just arrived at our restaurant. Not this place, but right in back of here, I believe. What a stunningly beautiful place. Look at this place. I guess it's part of the old house, and then the restaurant is here as we go to the back here. What a place.
What?
Oh,
Bro, yeah,
remove
you
your
eat the
shoes,
whole
tatami
kiwi, bro.
mats. Yes, and this is what we came to eat right here.
I'm trying to get every nutrient possible, bro.
Okay,
What?
so the menu is all in Japanese. And look at this is the
guys are
stone barbecue that we
pussies.
came to eat. And look at the view out the window. This place is absolutely amazing. They have nothing in English, so we don't totally know what we ordered, but we got some sets of meat. And this place is a real Japanese straight hunting lodge, hunter's restaurant with bears and deers and fish and wild game all over the place. It's really cozy in here, and you really feel the heat of the stone barbecue, because that's what they're most known for, is the stone barbecue, which you cook all your meat over. Everything from maybe mushrooms, oh yeah, that's a mushroom, to bamboo shoots. This looks like a chestnut, to pickled orange and all sorts of pickles. Let's try that. Is this a chestnut? Oh.
Yeah, it is
yeah,
normal.
oops. I think it is a
If you're
chestnut.
like a normal human.
Man, that's juicy.
Wait, where's this restaurant at? Yeah, it's literally the same as like an apple. It's like almost the same.
Oh, we've just
It has
arrived at our
pears?
rest,rant.
Nah, this
Not
one
this
has
place,
none.
but right in
This is a
back of
different
here, I
kiwi though.
believe.
It's like this.
What a
I don't know
stunningly
what the fuck it was
beautiful
called. It's like some
place.
yellow, some shit.
Look at this place. I guess it's part of the old house, and then the restaurant is here as we go to the back here. What a place.
Golden kiwi? I think that's what this is.
Oh,
Golden
remove your
kiwi.
shoes, tatami mats. Yes, and this is what we came to eat right here. Oh. Okay, so the menu is all in Japanese. And look at this is the stone barbecue that we came to eat. And look at the view out the window. This place is stone barbecue that we came to
Did
eat.
they just grab a
And look at
stone
the
from
view out
outside?
the
I feel like they
window.
did.
This place is absolutely amazing. They have nothing in English, so we don't totally know what we ordered, but we got some sets of meat. And this place is a real Japanese straight hunting lodge, hunter's restaurant with bears and deers and fish and wild game all over the place. It's really cozy in here, and you really feel the heat of the stone barbecue, because that's what they're most known for, is the stone barbecue, which you cook all your meat over. Everything from maybe mushrooms, oh yeah, that's a mushroom, to bamboo shoots. This looks like a chestnut, to pickled orange and all sorts of pickles. Let's try that. Is this a chestnut?
Do you eat
Oh, yeah, oops.
banana
I think
with
it is
the
a chestnut.
peel? See, you're comparing like the wrong things. Why can't you compare it to an apple now? That's like comparing like a
juicy.
quarterback in football to just
Kind of a little bit sweet,
an
isn't it?
astronaut. It
really
just
good.
makes no sense. Well, what are you comparing?
Let's try that bamboo shoot.
You have to compare something that's actually similar, no?
Oh, the bamboo shoot is amazing too. The sweetness. the crunch, then this mushroom here. Oh, wow. That is like a 10 times flavor mushroom. One of those that just gives you a burst of mushroominess in your mouth.
Kiwi should
They
actually
also
be
gave us
eaten with the
some corn.
peel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, a lot of people eat it with the peel. But, like,
That was so juicy. It's sprayed
Little
again.
kids
The
don't,
sweetness of
definitely.
that corn, the crunch of it. Oh, that's
it's like people who, like, cook
So
steaks
good.
well done and, like, dip it in ketchup. It's the same thing. It's like those type of people.
so. For that fish, he puts salt on it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That shit looks fine, why lie? Bro,
So
sucking
in
the
addition
fucking wood.
to the wild meat that we're gonna grill, they also have river fish, and they grill it so perfectly. The Japanese technique on the skewer, upright, vertical, over the fire. He dips the tail in salt and then just sprinkles a light layer of salt onto the fish, and that's gonna slow grill over
I
that
gagged fish
log
is
and
nasty. Fish
charcoal.
is so good.
Such an amazing technique. I've seen many photos of this, but I don't think I've ever tried it before. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, so you put the fat to kind of grease the stone. Oh, cool. So that the meat doesn't stick. So that's wild boar. I think the middle
Damn.
one is deer. And then there's chicken.
อ๋อมีสองที่ไงมาร์ค
Oh,
He
okay.
got some pretty
Oh,
gamey
so
shit in
he's
the middle right
showing us
there.
how
fucking
how to
dark
prepare
that
it on
was.
the hot stone. So you grease the pan a little bit, and then first the wild boar goes on. Oh, amazing.
I thought we were cavemen eating like this. I respect it.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then the vegetables, all the mushrooms. Oh, dip it into the
Okay,
sauce,
beta.
original sauce, and then onto the stone. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
โอเค
Okay, great.
Okay. Let's get out, eat
And then
it.
once it's, oh, arigatou gozaimasu. First bite she made for us is the wild boar. Put a little bit of these leek on there in this sauce. She said homemade special sauce. She's really nice to show us this entire process. That stone is so much heat, but we have a lot more meat to grill, so this is just the first bite, the wild boar. Oh man. Oh, that texture. Chewy, but in a really good way. So natural tasting, not fatty, apart from that fat cap, but fresh. Cooked on that hot stone. So flavorful. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's load up the grill. Okay, let's move in for the deer, I think,
Bro,
next.
that
This
deer is like
fresh deer meat. Look at
pretty
the color of
fu-
that.
yeah,
So
that-
lean.
Yeah, that color
Okay,
is
deer.
crazy, bro. That shit looked like it'd been running away for his fucking life his life
Put on some
from
more
like
vegetables,
fucking
so-
lions, bro.
ให้แม่ไปยำ
Like zero fat, legit zero. This guy's like running his whole life.
Cheese.
Okay, now let's let that cook for a little bit.
Holy
Stone barbecue,
shit.
wild meat in Japan. What an experience. Oh man. Oh, I think that deer is ready to flip. I love the color of that deer. Oh man, and as it starts to cook, all the juices start to come out. But one of the great things about this stone, it seems, is that the juices come out, but it sizzles in the juices at the same time. Kind of
Give bro a
super
break.
bubbles around in its own
Lions are
juices as it
fucking
grills on the
relentless, bro.
stone. So good. Oh man. Okay. These mushrooms look good. I think the venison is ready, the deer. So you want
อยากได้ข้าว
to put it into this sauce. Then you dip it into the sauce.
I'll
you put
try
one
it.
of the leek, or you put the
I'm not into like
leek on
gamey
top.
type
This
stuff,
is
but
probably
like
the meat
I'll
I'm most
try it.
looking forward to trying. The venison, the deer, fresh deer.
I love bananas.
Oh. That is
The kid loves
It's
the
so
venison.
lean. It's so flavorful. With that salty sauce, it just goes perfectly. Cooked on the hot stone. Just everything is natural here. That is delicious. Oh, the deer is amazing. Okay, let's move in for some chicken. Oh, that sizzle on the stone is so, it's such a beautiful sound. It's such a,
So satisfying.
so satisfying. It is so satisfying. This is such a different Japanese experience, food experience than I've ever had before.
เดี๋ยวพี่มีหยิบเปล่า
Ooh, it's almost like a spa experience at the same time because it's so warm, the heat radiating off of this. Okay, I think the chicken is almost ready, but I really want to try that mushroom. Oh yeah, this mushroom looks really good. I think it's ready. Okay, let's try this mushroom.
It's all green beans.
Everything gets a little dip in this sauce. Okay. Oh man, that mushroom is phenomenal. The mushrooms here are outstanding. Chicken,
One more. Like
So much.
4, 3,
oh man,
2, 1, 0.
such a cool barbecue technique. Again, the stone gives it a smokiness, but also seals in the juices, and the juices reabsorb as it sizzles on that hot stone. Oh man, this is such an incredibly cool Japanese food experience. And so remote as well. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu.
ここに置きますね。はい。
Wow.
で、こっちがイワナ。
Okay.
Name is イワナ。
Ivana. Okay. Ivanu and Ayu. All right, she's gonna show us how to eat the fish. Oh, so you get the fish, you break off the tail because that's fully salted. Break off the fins. Oh, okay. Okay.
Looks easy to get out. Very easy.
Okay, and they've got two different types of fish. I love how they cook it and how they display it. You grab one of these skewers, and she just demonstrated us. So you break off
Looks
the
pretty
tail,
good.
that's
No
crispy
zappa.
and fully salted. Then you take off the back fin, I think. I think that was all. Break off a few of these other hard fins. And then from there, you can eat it like a kebab, like a fish kebab almost.
Damn, I didn't know they were about to eat like that.
Just the fins.
Oh, that is so good. Perfectly salted. Perfectly roasted as well. He just sat there for 15 minutes just monitoring it perfectly until it cooked perfectly. Oh, that's really good. So you have all the meat on those fillets, and the stick is kind of in the same position as that center bone, so you just kind of eat around it. Oh, that's a delicacy. Wow, that's great. Some of those smaller bones you can eat as well. No. Just cooked perfectly, so it's buttery and moist and flaky, and that salt seals in the flavor and the juices and the oils of the fish. Oh, that's great. I was also reading that they're famous for their mushroom rice, using those same amazing mushrooms probably that we've been eating already throughout this meal. Looks
Mushroom
like it's not
rice.
really a fried rice, but more of a mushrooms just folded into the rice. The texture of those mushrooms, that just gives the rice so much umami. Oishi. Oh, everything. This place does everything natural, fresh, local, and wild. Okay,
My one's gonna burn.
another round of wild boar. It's such a relaxing and such a peaceful
Wild
meal.
boar.
And fun, yeah.
Very.
And friendly, and delicious, and local, and wild.
That is dialed in right there, I can't lie. Wild boar is like quite dialed in. You can't get much more
All
dialed than
done,
this,
ready
actually.
to go. As you keep on eating, you start to get more of that meat juice accumulation on the stone. Just keep adding to the flavors. Final thing we've got to do here, I think we're coming to the end of our meal.
Like
Put
anything
all
wild
the
is
cabbage,
dialed
which is
in.
on the bottom of the vegetable plate. Cabbage. And I think I'll add a little bit more of that cooking sauce, or all of it. the cabbage finish. The cabbage. Oh, everything must go dipped in this sauce. Oh. Oh, that's good. So good. And smoky. We finished everything. Time for dessert. Plum sherbet and then these huge blueberries that she said they grew themselves and a blueberry jam. Look at that blueberry. It's huge.
Fuck?
Takes up the whole spoon.
That looks good.
Oh, that's incredible. Perfectly refreshing after that meal. Oh, the ume, which is the Japanese plum sorbet.
You guys fuck with blueberries? Blueberries are so good.
Superb. Oh, that was a fantastic, phenomenal meal. Such a gourmet way to serve the food, and
$22
also
per
a
person.
special way
Not
to
bad.
grill and barbecue as well. This is the restaurant right here, and just surrounded by mountains. Chichibu. That was so good. Oh man, I'm still taking it all in, and the hospitality, the friendliness of the family is just on another level. And I'll have all the information, all the places we went to in the description box.
All right, that's it for the stream. 7 hour, 30-minute stream is not too shabby. Who do I host? Emma's gonna get off, so yeah, we can host Dashy, I guess. Thanks for all the subs, donates, bits, all that shit. Thanks for being here. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys very much. We'll be live tomorrow same time, and we'll probably watch Mark Wiens again tomorrow because there's one more Japan video that he has that we haven't watched yet. But yeah, thanks for everything. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Play ranked and then we'll watch some shit maybe or